Headmasters is such a silly show. I know watching it with the horrible English dub only intensifies that fact, but really, a lot of the events on this show are really strange. Sometimes even for Transformers.
Transformers Headmaster.
There must be more to it than meets the eye.
He said it! Tell me if this one sounds familiar. Megatron/Galvatron is thought to be dead, so a Decepticon who's been plotting to take over for a while finally seizes his chance and throws a little coronation ceremony for himself.
My dear fellow Decepticons, the celebration in honor of our new leader Scorponok will begin.
Though this coronation lacks all the style Starscream's had.
What a lame coronation! No crown, no cape. Scorponok's fashion sense has fallen! I, Starscream, am once again leader of the Decepticons!
Starscream has come himself.
Ew!
From now on, I, Scorponok, am the new commander of all Decepticons.
Though this time, Galvatron's a little late on crashing this particular party.
Don't panic, everybody. I'll inaugurate this ceremony with blood. The Autobots' blood!
Do Autobots have blood?
The Autobots will come themselves.
Oh, that's what you always say. But then this coronation gets super interrupted by that UFO that might be a human being.
What's going on? Oh, what's happening?
That's right, it's Close Encounters of Galvatron. Sick shot. Oh, sorry, he was just dropping him off first. Wait for it. Oh yeah, now that's how you make an entrance.
Did I scare you?
Yes, you did, actually. I was worried we're gonna have to put up with stupid Scorponok leading the Decepticons for more of this series than I was prepared for. I'd love to know where Galvatron got this magic UFO ship that just blows everyone away. Seems like something you should keep around if it's that good. So he doesn't.
Retreat! Retreat! Let them go! They won't get away!
Well, they will if you let them go. It's kind of what letting them go does.
So when I wasn't here, you fools could achieve nothing!
I'm upset, but I sure am happy about it. Oh, and a nice little bonus about this UFO ending up being Galvatron is stupid Danny is trying to make first contact with it by playing his craptastic little keyboard.
Hey, are you sure you can summon that alien?
Aliens communicate with music.
But then he throws a little bitch fit once he finds out who it was.
I hate it! I hate UFOs! I hate it!
Hey, Danny!
Ha! 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 Good. Good.
I can see the twin planets now.
So can I!
Yep.
We have to look closely at the situation. Enlarge the twin planets.
Wow, it's like heaven and hell together.
What? Two planets together are like that? All I'm seeing here is planet Ballsack. Seriously, look at this. And we'll stop Scorponok right here to make it worse.
Why do we have to wait like this?
Are you confident that we will win?
Glad Chrome Dome is fighting with the team, even though their bond apparently became stronger than ever, according to the end of the previous episode.
The rift between Fortress Maximus and Chrome Dome has been patched up, and a new bond has been forged between them, which has made the team stronger than ever before.
I told you if we don't destroy them, They'll always attack another planet.
They only want the power packs.
Just stop arguing, you two.
Now, while the Headmasters being lame characters is amusing and all, let's get to the main point here, which is all about the Headmasters being lame characters.
The three headmasters switched their heads, and they combined their hearts and souls to fight the enemy. This enabled each one's power to increase threefold.
So, if they're that much stronger wearing the wrong heads, why not always wear the wrong heads then? Though I still don't understand why having a different head would affect the body, unless one of them knew how to use the transformation and powers with that body better, which again should just mean they ought to be making a trade. At the end of this episode, they're all being restrained, but instead of using their heads, literally, as in their heads robot forms, which is one of the few times where having that ability would have been particularly useful, they just swap heads again.
Chrome Dome, you ready?
I'm ready, switch!
Now get out of my way! Switch heads!
Okay, switch!
Okay, hardhead!
Okay, switch!
Okay, next, highbrow, go!
I wish we could do that.
Stupid.
Why did that help there? Who cares? It saves the day, and now the Headmasters can chew down on Planet Ballsack's Energon cubes. Ew. And why does Ballsack have Energon cubes anyway? Not every being in the universe eats power packs, Headmasters. Chrome Dome has to kill his old boxing buddy. Why is this a plot?
Aren't you Sapo? It's me, Chrome Dome. Remember me? Hey, wait!
You'd think Chrome Dome would be used to that reaction by now.
Sapo, we're friends, right? Right? Come on.
Wow, you've sunk low when even Daniel and Wheelie are looking down on you.
I must leave.
Floppo or whoever doesn't really like Chrome Dome though in his regular form, but when he transforms into head mode, it looks like Chrome Dome is going to teach Zoppo what being a headmaster is all about. Ew, why'd I write that?
Fortress Maximus has come himself.
Damn it! And seriously, Chrome Dome used to be Zoppo's manager when he was one of the Rock'em Sock'em robots. But now Zoppo must die, because the Decepticons caught him, wiped his mind, and Uncle Sixshot put a bomb in him.
No, you can't!
Hold it! Sapo's Chrome Dome's best friend!
If you're gonna kill him, I'd rather do it.
Wow, I assume Zoppo's boxing record went a little something like Glass Joe's considering the power he's showing here. He had to shoot his stupid friend. I love it.
Chrome Dome, forgive me, I'm terribly sorry.
We failed again. Okay.
The final demise of the King of Destruction.
You gotta love Japan's spoil the plot titles sometimes. Which, by the way, is even more blatant in the actual Japanese title, which comes out to The Emperor of Destruction vanishes on an iceberg.
Meanwhile, at the Autobots headquarters...
This is the first thing that's happened in the episode. How is it meanwhile? Like, this was happening while the intro and title card were playing?
Very good.
At least Galvatron's in a good mood for getting stuck on an iceberg. And of course, the Headmasters couldn't have taken out Galvatron on an iceberg without this super useful information from the worst spy ever, Counterpunch.
Hey, Galvatron's weak point is his head!
We never would have thought to attack his head, we just thought heads were our weakness.
Headmasters, head formation!
That's when the Headmasters use their solar-powered Super Friends Circle to shoot Carehead stare beams at Galvatron and bury him in the ice.
What the devil's happened?
What the devil indeed, Galvatron?
The Headmasters are clearly only able to pull off this barium in ice via the power of friendship plan by knowing that Galvatron's weak point is his head. And, yeah, this is seriously the end of Galvatron. He was on a planet that exploded earlier in this series, but having ice dumped on him, that's what finishes him.
The four Headmasters won. The evil Galvatron is now dead.
I get the feeling they meant to do something more with Galvatron after this, but either changed their minds or forgot. I sure hope so anyway, because that was weak. So, while this is the end of Galvatron forever, he did eventually get out of this ice in a G1 continuation manga. However, he was resurrected as Super Megatron, so that he could fight the also recently resurrected, once again, Optimus Prime. Resurrected Prime? Wait a second.
Does Prime die?
The name of this episode is Birth of Double Convoy. It's a giant lie. But hey, I suppose that's better than Optimus Prime dies again! After Prime died in the movie, people weren't too happy, so in Season 3, Prime got resurrected as a barely alive zombie who only partially had control of himself and sacrificed himself once again to save the people he loved. But no one was too happy about that again, so changes were made and Optimus Prime was brought back to life once again, and this time with feeling for the finale of Season 3. So, of course, we now have Optimus Prime leading the Autobots in the Headmaster series, where he's even gained a new title.
Captain Optimus Prime.
For 3 episodes, then it's till all are one all over again. It's so ridiculous at this point, it's hard to even be mad. Though when the show forces you to watch Lazy Fortress Maximus lead by sitting around inside himself until it's time to pull out the reused footage sword, they found a way to get you angry about it. Part of the plot going on when this happens is Optimus Prime running through Cybertron to get to Vector Sigma. He spends the majority of episode 2 and 3 getting there. Yet somehow Cyclonus and Scourge got there first. Also, Alpha Trion's ghost might be Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, he's there too because Headmasters. Then, in a rare occurrence of doing something, Cerebrus, aka Fortress Maximus's head, shows up too because even he got there quicker than Prime. Oh, yeah, and then Hot Rod and the gang just show up too. Optimus Prime is really slow.
I guess we should retire and let the young people do it.
Yes, please do. Ugh, this darn series doesn't even play You've Got the Touch. You've got the touch, Chief! You've got the power of all of Cybertron!
Rodimus Prime!
Optimus Prime!
Something strange has happened. Now there are 2 Optimus Prime.
No, there is not. This is so strange, isn't it? We've never seen Rodimus and Optimus together before, besides those other times, whatever.
Captain Optimus Prime!
Commander! Rodimus Prime, you've got to live up to my expectations. Don't let me down.
You know, like the first time you led the Autobots.
And, glory unto Optimus Prime in the highest, I guess. But I kind of expected better things from Prime's second coming. Or I guess this was his third coming. He'll get it down with his fourth coming. What a mess.
Help me, Wheelie, please! You killers! Let me teach you a lesson!
Stupid.
Yeah, that's a good sum up of that scene.
That sounds like the planet Tetris.
Planet Tetris?
The Decepticons might attack him.
Tetris is very far out.
Actually, the Decepticons' attack on Tetris is a lot funnier than that.
Stop it!
You darn Autobots.
You cold-blooded murderers!
They're prisoners serving life sentences.
So what? Even though they're prisoners, you shouldn't do this to them.
Amazing. Amazing. Oh, Tetris.
After rescuing these 3 prisoners, Chrome Dome asked them some questions, but they refused to answer.
Was it you who sent out the SOS signal?
No, the guy who sent it is an engineer called Tegrila.
These horrible criminals might disobey the narrator, but they're not all bad. They do hold a knife up to Danny's throat, so that's nice.
Those people are murderers.
They'll pay for this.
It's nice Headmasters did a comedy episode like this. Meanwhile, Galvatron teams up with the stupid Greek Tetris planet losers for energy and gets drunk with them. How out of character is that?
Those were the good old days back on Cybertron. Didn't have to sneak around in these ugly Earth disguises. Good old Cybertron, land of the metal moon.
Oh, yeah. I suppose that was actually spot on. Apologies, Headmasters. But don't worry, whenever things seem like they're making too much sense, Headmasters will always fix that, so the Autobots meet with a dog with a mustache who knows Scorponok's weakness. It's gonna be the head again, isn't it? Which is even more obvious in a Headmaster's case.
So what do you know about Scorponok's secret?
Well, he has a weak spot.
I wouldn't let him tell you that secret that easily.
Darn you!
I'll send you to hell!
Harsh!
Mr. Tegrila!
Fortress Maximus then jettisons Tegrila's body into space.
Just like he never wanted.
You bunch of mooncalves.
Galvatron makes a lot of good points in this series.
Lord Galvatron. Excuse me, Lord Galvatron. I believe this is the time to retreat.
What's the matter with you, you fool? My forces will never retreat.
I'm sorry, sir.
Man, Scorponok was so cool in the shadows. In the episode before this one, Galvatron had this hilarious fantasy about having a sword where he delivered a bunch of silly one-liners. And strangely enough, we learn in this episode that Rodimus has the exact same fantasy. Probably hopes that happens so he can be out of a job knowing him.
It's Sigma Computer! I found it! Okay! Soon this thing's gonna blow up!
Stupid!
The planet will explode in less than 15 minutes, sir.
This place will blow up in 15 minutes? Ha 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 ha! What the devil are you talking about, Scorponok? I'm Galvatron! I laugh at everything that angers me! You planted time bombs? Who told you to do that? You idiot! I'm going to disconnect it! Hang on, sir! It's too late! Shut up! It's all your fault, you stupid idiot! Look what you've done now! Please, be careful, sir.
It's a complicated relationship between those two. How backwards does this feel, though? Cybertron is gonna blow up, and it's Galvatron who's the one running off to try and save it. And once again, someone gets to Vector Sigma a lot quicker than Optimus Prime.
Galvatron, are you busy? I just wanted to know what you've been up to lately.
You stupid idiot! Oh.
Oh no!
They really just blew up Cybertron. Wow. I mean, you could blow up Cybertron if there's a big enough story and whatnot, but the way Headmasters does this, it feels like such a throwaway thing. And again, it was only Galvatron who was the one who was trying to save the planet.
I just went up the hill to visit my parents' grave with some flowers.
What a good boy you are.
Stop it, it's tickling. You little devil.
Oh, come on, don't get your clothes dirty.
It's okay. Hugo's the strongest donkey in the whole village, isn't he?
Why? And especially, why is this in Transformers? Oh, and if you thought this donkey was just from a throwaway scene, well, nope, this donkey is super important to the plot of the episode it appears in.
Oh!
Everybody thought that the danger was all over, but the evil Decepticons will never stop.
Not until they've caught all of the donkeys. Clearly one of their greatest victories.
I'm running out of patience. Hurry up or he dies!
Did someone forget to tell Chrome Dome he's a robot?
Again? Other donkey to the rescue! Transformers are useless against donkeys. They are more powerful than giant alien robots.
It's all thanks to the donkey. He saved us.
That donkey showed great courage.
Incredible.
And that makes Chromedome think that Earth is too good a place. It mustn't fall into the hands of the Decepticons.
Yeah, screw the Earth, unless there's donkeys! Now stay away from the donkeys, you little brat!
Fortress Maximus has come himself.
I know Rodimus made some wonky decisions back in Season 3, but he took it to a new level in Headmasters. After the destruction of Cybertron, Rodimus decides to just take off.
Please come back to Sydney with us.
No thanks. I think I'm gonna travel a bit for a while. I think the time for Transformers like us has passed. What will happen next is a new generation of Transformers.
Well, you were back in command of the Autobots for about 7 episodes. Guess that's long enough. This just really goes back to the whole Hot Rod is better than Rodimus thing. When he was Hot Rod in the first 3 episodes of Headmasters, he was super active. Hot Rod was doing a bunch of cool shit and even blocked the Predacons from turning into Predaking. But then, once he got that Matrix again, he just stood around doing nothing until he took it to the next level of being a bad leader here. Our hoe blew up? Well, you guys are on your own.
From now on, you'll be the new commander, Fortress Maximus.
You're not getting the Matrix, though, especially because if I gave that away, I'd turn back into Hot Rod, then probably actually want to do something rather than just take a permanent vacation. He did get to return, though, as a micro-changer with Star Convoy.
Commander, can I come with you?
Me too, Commander!
And me too.
Wait, Aussie, I'm afraid you'll have to stay here. The 3 of us will do this trip.
Commander.
No girls allowed, the loser brigade! Now we're off to do nothing! And you just know that somewhere Sandstorm is laughing.
Well, no need to get all mushy. Cybertron's a better place anyway.
Not anymore, it's not! Now, without a doubt, the funniest part of all of Headmasters is this.
This is Unicron. The Earth will soon be a part of me.
I understand nothing about this. Even in Japanese, where he's not calling himself Unicorn, Galvatron is still saying he's going to make Earth a part of him, which apparently is going to turn Galvatron into a stupid, fat-looking Unicron with a small head and little arms and legs. And called Unicorn, because he's original.
This is Unicorn.
This even leaves Six Shot speechless. What an amazing moment.
You see, the weakest part of my body is my head.
Well, I'd say you're making it an even worse weak point with that design. You remember Unicron at all, Galvatron? He didn't just fly around as a ball with his head sticking out.
But before I can fulfill my ambitions, I need a lot of transforming parts.
None that will make my head, arms, and legs proportionate to my big round body, though. That'd be silly.
I must have the best parts, and that's from the best warriors.
Of course, my lord.
Now, besides myself, I consider you to be the next best warrior, Six Shot. Your parts are some of the best in the galaxy. Well, of course, there are many others who would sacrifice themselves to serve me, but you're my first choice, Six Shot.
Oh, weird. I don't think Six Shot is particularly fond of the idea of being turned into parts so Galvatron can eat the Earth and float around like a moron. I know Galvatron was always kind of nuts after the movie, but there's how he acted in Season 3, and then there's the Unicorn plan.
This is Unicorn. The Earth will soon be a part of me.
And now I am Unicorn. The Earth is now a part of me, and my weak point is my head. Darn you, Headmasters!
Doesn't seem too friendly. These monsters seem so fake. My nerves, they're gonna break. Please don't let me down. You need to be around to grab that running one up and blast that scene a new one.
Feels really good to be back in command of a Transformers video. Anyway, I'm leaving forever. Bye!